Hi everybody, we are coming here today again to do some drawing of our cartooning together with my son Jake and I. I'm Dawn from Dawn's Art to You, and I have Jake here with me, my son.
Hi.
We're going to do a couple different things. Not all of these today, but we're going to be working on superheroes. So I have some superheroes when I go to do the Comic-Con event. And this is our Batman, and I don't know who that is. Who's that? Do you know? Oh, the Black Cat. What's the Black Cat's name? Panther. Black Panther. Black Panther.
I like it.
And Spider-Man. And a blank piece of paper with nothing on it, so nothing goes through, I guess. And Deadpool. Some people might know that. And this guy is...
Flash.
You like him, the Flash. But today, you guys, we're going to work on... Go back to where I was at. Batman. Oh, and for the ladies, I will be doing some lady things. Like we can draw some princess things and Superwoman and different things like that, too. But today, it's going to be Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Yeah, but there's Oh, is there a Superwoman?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Okay, anyway, we're going to work on him. So I'm going to put him right there. I don't know if he's in the shot or not, but if you follow along, hopefully you'll get as well as you can. And if my head gets in the way, I apologize. Jake and I are doing this kind of freestyle here to see what happens. All right, are you ready, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First thing we're going to do is make Batman's head. So I'm going to grab this real quick. We're going to make a line across here and the two little points on his top of his head. So make a line like this, if you would, please. And we're going to make these are they bat ears? Is that what it's supposed to? Okay,
yeah,
bat
he's a
ears.
bat.
I never was really into too much Batman. See, now my ear, I'm going to show you something. See how my ear kind of slides like that and his is pointed a little bit more? I might just want to thicken mine a little bit just to kind of make it more even. You don't have to do that, but you can do what you want. And then we're going to bring this straight down like this and straight down like this for the side of it. He's a blockhead. He's a blockhead cartoon.
We're drawing Minecraft.
Minecraft. All right, here we go. Now, we're going to make his face mask first. So what I want before we do the top of the face mask is we are going to get our lines like this, and then we're going to turn around, and we're going to bring a line this way and a line down this way, and we're actually making for him his little chin. So he's got a little kind of a manly man chin, or a butt chin. I like saying that, butt chin. Okay, anyway, there's the man chin. What we're going to do from here is we're actually going to go and see where the end of his ear is right here. We're going to put a little dot there, go down from there, and come down here and put another little dot. And I am down far enough that I can't see how straight I'm doing, but I'm going to try my best. I'm trying not to get my big old mop of hair in there. We're going to draw a straight line like this. This is where his mask is going to go. Good job. And then what you're going to do is just follow along like this and come on down into his little butt chin. And you can just outline it like this and around and down like that. So there we go. Now we got the kind of the mouth area for him all set up. You can hide a lot of these things when you color. I mean, if you don't get your line straight, that's okay. I always say we're in cartoon land. I'm just going to color mine in real lightly right here to give everybody a little idea. And remember, kids, like I said, everybody messes up, or really don't mess up. You just kind of do it. Don't do it the way you wanted it first. So I always say just figure out a way to color it in, make it look good. All right, so, and even if you want, you can bring this color right up to here and shade it in while the rest of you are still making the little butt chin and the ears and all the things that you're kind of following along with. We will slowly kind of color this in. And you know, kids, if you want to wait and color this in when we're done, you can do that if you want. What were you going to say, Jake?
Mistakes are actually good because it's a good learning experience.
Hey, you do listen to me. Ha! Who knew? See, moms that are watching this with your kids, there's hope. They listen.
Wow.
I'm just making that. Well. Yes. And there are our dogs.
That scared me.
Okay, Bailey, we're all good here. We're doing a drawing tutorial. You are not helping. All right. Now we can come back to this part here. Let's do his nose. And what I want you to do is right in the middle here, this is going to be kind of weird, but just draw a kind of a, what shape is this? A triangle. A triangle. I'm so smart. A triangle right here, and just color it in a little bit. This is his nose on his little mask. And then you can just draw a little line if you want by it like that. It's up to you. You don't have to. That just kind of gives a little highlight to his nose. Now, here's the trick. His eyes. His eyes are going to look a little bit tough and mean. So we're going to do this. We're going to put a line here and a line here like this. Okay? Just two lines. And then we're just going to make a curve. So kind of little Batman eyes. Got it? Okay. Now comes the hardest part, I would say, is probably doing the top of his brow. So what I want you to do is do a line like this, go up, and back down, up, back down, good. Line down, up, and back down. Now, if you want, again, we're going to outline that where we kind of follow that same line around, like that. That. Take your time on it. And then you can color in this top. So Jake and I will do that real quick while you're working on those lines we just did. So we're going to just color in a little bit of this here. And color in around. And around it goes like this. That's the hardest thing is the coloring time. I'm more of a person that just likes to draw it and not worry about coloring it. Sometimes I like coloring, but not always. Markers take a little longer. So as we do this mask like this, and again, everybody has their own way of doing things, so remember, if yours turns out a little different than ours, that's a good thing. You're being your own artist. So I like to tell people, be your own artist. Kind of make it your way. If you need to change something, or maybe I do an eyeball and you don't like the way I do it, you have an idea of your own, please do that. I'd like you to kind of use your own creative ideas. We're just kind of showing you a basis of all this for you to choose from. Now, that's good enough, I think, for me. How's yours going?
Good.
Coming along.
Yeah, markers.
It's a brand new marker.
I know, I'm just not good with markers.
Yeah, well, neither am I. But that's okay, because we are in cartoon land. We can do what we want. My eyeballs look really... Alright, ready? Okay. So now we're going to make him look tough, and to make him look tough, we're just going to give him a little mouth that goes like this, and a line up. Kind of look like he's got a smirk on his face. And like that. Okay, we got the hard part out of our way. You kind of curved your head. I like the way you did that. Mine looks like a flat top. If I do this a little bit more, would it look better? Curve it. Oh well. Okay. Sorry, Batman. You're going to have to move on. Here we go. Now what we're going to do is we are going to make his cape. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you just to make a little curve like this. And a little curve like that. And stop. Good. Now, this is just where his cape's going to go kind of over his body. But underneath the cape, we're going to make his body. So we're going to make a kind of a line like this and a line like that for his chest. And underneath there is where we're going to put the arms. But we're going to do the arms in a minute. We want to get kind of the feet and those things in order first. So right here where his chest is, let's just make a curved line like that. Can you do that for me? Now we're going to make his little pant things. You know, I need to be more into these superheroes to understand all of the names, but I'm sure there's someone in there that can tell me the technical names for this.
Undersea pants.
Huh?
Super pants.
Super pants. All right, I like that. All right, so you got your little curves like that. We're going to make a line down like that, a line down like that, and connect it like that. There's his little super pants. Okay? And why don't we put some sort of a belt on him? Let's just make a little line like this and put some sort of a color to it or something. I'm just going to put some things like that. Lines like that. Now, the major thing we want to do before we go any further is we're doing a couple different steps, but we're going to stop right here. We're going to make his legs real quick, and then we'll come back to those arms, which I know is different for some people to do, but we're just going to do this real quick like this. There's one leg there, and one leg like this. Okay. Now, to make his foot come out, this is always a trick for people. They can't figure out how to get the feet so they don't look like they're kind of going like this all the time. So what I want you to try to do is draw a line like this. Do it on both of them, kind of like that. And then bring your foot out this way and back around. There you go. It kind of looks a little bit more like it's coming forward. Okay? So there's his little feet, and I guess he's got these little boot things on here underneath his tights that are like that. And you can make, I don't know, let's just make a little line for some color here. When you want to color it in later on, you got something to color there, and you can even, you want to put little bottom things on his feet, that's up to you. Soles, the soles to his shoes. He's got shoes that have little lines on them. There we go, good job. Now, let's go back up to this part here, and we're going to work on his arms. So we're going to remember that this right here is going to be his cloak. So I'm just going to show you this real quick because you're going to kind of wonder what that is. So we're just going to bring this down like this. This is going to be the cape. I said cloak, I meant cape around the back of him. We'll just do that and stop on each side so we can figure out what we're doing. There you go. Now, we're going to take this part here. We're going to pretend the top of his arm is kind of hid underneath here. So what I'd like you to do is just take, and at the corner of this, I'd like you just to come down with a line here, and come down with a line here. This is where his arms are bending. They're going to bend right here. We're going to give him a muscle. Okay, we're going to give him a muscle. The muscle kind of goes like, noop, like that. And yes, I do make those noises. I try not to, but it still happens. Okay, and now we're going to draw a line down here and a line down there. Now let's give him a little fist. And for a fist, just to make it easy, because sometimes fists are hard, I just want you to make kind of a round circle and just do that. Again, let me try it over here. I made a line here first. Then I did a round circle like that, just like he's got his hands and little fists. Okay, we'll finish up his cape, and then we're going to do the main thing right here that we need to do. We're going to go over to his side of his cape. Got it? Okay. Then we're going to make the bat wings. The trick to this is just going up like that and come back down and go up like that. And you can come back down, or you can just have two. I'm going to have two on mine. He might be swinging a lot. My bat cape is moving. That's what I figure. Ooh, I like that one. So you got more like little bat points than I do. I will say one thing. I like to make a line that goes right up the top like this. And another one that'll go kind of like this. And let's do one here. That. This is in his, inside of his bat cape. You can do it behind his arm if you want. Little bat wings. Just for something to add color in, because when you add in black to all of this, it's kind of fun to have a little bit of color. I would even use this here, maybe make this right here. This could be right where his bat cape connects, you know, like right there. But right here is the big part. This is the important part. So this is where we're going to draw the bat. And so we're going to make the bat symbol, two little ear lines. And this doesn't have to be really defined, kids. It doesn't have to be really perfect or anything, because we're just kind of giving an idea of who we're talking about. So I always like to do this, and it almost looks like a little bit of a triangle again. And this is going to be solid. Make it as big as you want. And then the wings. The wings kind of go like this, and we're going to go around and just kind of make a curve. you know what? It's easier sometimes to do both sides at the same time, so you can kind of make sure everything matches kind of well when you're trying to do a logo like this. So we'll just do it like that. I notice this side of me always is a little bit smaller than this side. Might be the way I'm sitting, I don't know. And we're going to go down like that and come up. And down like that and go back. And then just color it in. Batman. Is that how it sounds? Yeah, you know. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have to do around like this. We have 2 dogs, and only one is barking. That's a very big surprise. And there we go.
He knows he's not supposed to
I
bark.
know, of course he is. And there we have our Batman. And what you can do is you can color in. I'm going to do this really fast here just to kind of show you a little bit how you can color it in. The cape, we'll color the cape in like this, like this. I'm just going to kind of, I'm just doing this fast with marker because marker can take a little while, but I do want everyone to understand where I'm coloring and how you can add. These lines that are open, these lines like here and right through here, any of these, you know what's really cool to do is take a blue crayon and color it in with blue, and it kind of gives a really cool look to your cartoon. And I'm going to show you real fast after I color this part in. Just like this and like that. And you're probably still tuning up or tightening up your drawing a little bit here while I'm finishing up, so maybe this will give you a moment to catch up to where I'm at. You don't have to color right now, but I just want to give you some ideas. I want to put his little underwear. Or not underwear, what are they? Bat pants? Sorry guys, I wish I knew a little bit more about some of these things, but his super pants, anyway, okay, and here's what I mean by the color. Add some blue in, add some black in, color his face in, however you want, but whatever you do, have a good time. We'll be working on some more drawings soon. I hope you had fun with your Batman. Jake is adding a background, it looks like, on his Batman. Add a background, do some different things for it, and show me what you got. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Stay safe, everybody, and we will talk to you soon, right?
Yep.
Thank you. Bye. Oh, I know what that is. That's the thing in the sky.
That's a fly.
Oh, so much for that. Thanks, guys.